If you don't like mysteries but still get goosebumps, then you'll love these eerie tales. Mysteries have always fascinated humanity from the ancient times to the modern era. They evoke a sense of wonder, fear, and curiosity. Today, we delve into 7 of the creepiest historical mysteries that continue to baffle experts and enthusiasts alike. These tales are not just stories, they are real events that have left an indelible mark on history. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be intrigued and perhaps a little spooked. The Black Death, a silent killer in the 14th century, spread like wildfire via fleas on rats. This pandemic, also known as the bubonic plague, decimated populations across Europe, Asia, and Africa. The disease was so virulent that it could kill within days of the first symptoms. The sight of death carts filled with bodies became a common and horrifying scene. The plague didn't just kill people. It shattered societies, economies, and altered the course of history. The exact origins of the Black Death remain a mystery, with theories ranging from biological warfare to natural outbreaks. The sheer scale of the devastation it caused is almost unimaginable today. It wiped out up to 200 million people, leaving Europe in utter chaos. Entire towns were abandoned, and the social fabric of medieval Europe was torn apart. The plague led to a series of social, economic, and religious upheavals. People turned to extreme measures, including flagellation and persecution of minorities, in a desperate attempt to appease what they believed were divine punishments. The Black Death also had a profound impact on art and literature, with macabre themes becoming prevalent. The Dance of Death, a common motif in medieval art, symbolized the universality of death, sparing no one regardless of their social status. Speaking of chaos, did you know decomposing bodies emit a distinct foul odor called cadaverine? This chemical compound is produced during the breakdown of proteins in the body after death. The smell is so potent and unique that it has been used in forensic science to locate decomposing bodies. Cadaverine is just one of many compounds that contribute to the characteristic odor of decay. The study of these compounds has not only helped in criminal investigations, but also in understanding the process of decomposition. The science of death, or thanatology, is a field that continues to reveal the mysteries of what happens to our bodies after we die. It's so unique that it has its own name. The discovery of cadaverine and other similar compounds has led to advancements in various fields, including forensic science, medicine, and even archaeology. For instance, archaeologists use knowledge of decomposition to better understand ancient burial practices and the preservation of mummies. The study of cadaverine has also led to the development of new technologies for detecting and identifying decomposing bodies in disaster scenarios. Despite its unpleasant nature, cadaverine plays a crucial role in our understanding of death and decomposition. Now let's wander into America's national parks, where people vanish without a trace. These vast and often remote areas have been the sites of numerous mysterious disappearances over the years. From experienced hikers to casual tourists, people have gone missing under baffling circumstances. Some were last seen walking on well-marked trails, while others vanished from their campsites without a trace. Theories about these disappearances range from animal attacks to supernatural phenomena. Despite extensive search efforts, many of these cases remain unsolved, leaving families and investigators with more questions than answers. These baffling disappearances fuel countless eerie theories. Some believe that there are hidden dangers in the wilderness, such as undiscovered predators or even portals to other dimensions. Others suggest that the disappearances could be the work of human predators, taking advantage of the isolation and vastness of the parks. The lack of concrete evidence in many cases only adds to the mystery. The National Park Service has a dedicated team of investigators who work tirelessly to solve these cases. But the sheer number of disappearances and the challenging terrain make their job incredibly difficult. The mystery of the missing in America's national parks continues to captivate and terrify. Ever heard of the Dancing Plague of 1518? This bizarre event took place in Strasbourg, where hundreds of people suddenly began dancing uncontrollably. The phenomenon started with a single woman who danced for days without stopping. Soon others joined in, and the streets were filled with people dancing in a trance-like state. The dancers seemed unable to stop, even when they were exhausted or in pain. Some danced until they collapsed from exhaustion or even died. The cause of this strange event remains a mystery, with theories ranging from mass hysteria to ergot poisoning, a condition caused by consuming contaminated rye. In Strasbourg, hundreds danced uncontrollably until they collapsed or even died. The authorities at the time were baffled and tried various methods to stop the dancing, including playing music to encourage the dancers to dance out their madness. However, these efforts were largely unsuccessful. The dancing plague eventually subsided on its own, but it left a lasting impression on the people of Strasbourg. The event has been the subject of numerous studies and speculations, but no definitive explanation has been found. The dancing plague remains one of the most peculiar and unexplained events in history. The cause, still a mystery. Theories about the dancing plague range from psychological explanations such as mass hysteria or stress-induced psychosis to physical causes like ergot poisoning. Some researchers believe that the event was a form of social or religious expression, possibly linked to the hardships and anxieties of the time. Others suggest that it could have been a form of collective trance or possession. Despite the various theories, the true cause of the dancing plague remains elusive. It serves as a reminder of how little we sometimes understand about the human mind and behavior. During the Cold War, the CIA's MKUltra project involved mind control and hypnosis experiments on unsuspecting subjects. This top-secret program aimed to develop techniques for controlling human behavior, using methods such as drugs, hypnosis, and sensory deprivation. The experiments were often conducted without the knowledge or consent of the participants, leading to severe psychological and physical harm. The revelations about MKUltra shocked the world when they were made public in the 1970s. The program's unethical practices and the suffering it caused have been widely condemned. Despite the declassification of many documents, much about MKUltra remains shrouded in secrecy. The result? Severe psychological and physical harm. Many of the subjects of MKUltra were left with lasting trauma, and some even died as a result of the experiments. The program's methods included the use of powerful hallucinogenic drugs like LSD, as well as extreme forms of psychological manipulation. The goal was to break down the individual's personality and create a state of total control. The ethical violations of MKUltra have led to increased scrutiny and regulation of human experimentation. The legacy of MKUltra serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked scientific experimentation and the abuse of power. In 1997, a mysterious underwater sound called the bloop was detected, sparking theories of giant marine creatures. The sound was picked up by underwater listening stations and was one of the loudest underwater sounds ever recorded. Its origin was a mystery, leading to speculation that it could be the call of a previously unknown giant sea creature. The bloop captured the imagination of the public and scientists alike, with some comparing it to the mythical kraken or other sea monsters. Despite extensive research, the true source of the bloop remains unknown, adding to the allure and mystery of the deep ocean. Icebergs? Maybe, but the true source remains unknown. Some scientists believe that the bloop could have been caused by the movement of icebergs or underwater volcanic activity. However, these explanations have not been definitively proven. The deep ocean remains one of the least explored and understood places on Earth, and the bloop is just one of many mysteries it holds. The sound has not been detected again since 1997, adding to its enigmatic nature. The bloop serves as a reminder of how much we still have to learn about our planet and the secrets it holds beneath the waves. And finally, catalepsy, a condition where people seem dead but are actually in a trance-like state, sometimes leads to accidental burials. This rare medical condition causes a person to become immobile and unresponsive, with a slowed heartbeat and shallow breathing. In the past, before modern medical diagnostics, catalepsy was often mistaken for death. There are numerous historical accounts of people being buried alive, only to be discovered later when their graves were reopened. The fear of being buried alive was so prevalent that special coffins were designed with bells or breathing tubes to allow the dead to signal for help if they awoke underground. Imagine waking up 6 feet under. The thought of being buried alive is a common fear, and it has been the subject of many horror stories and films. The phenomenon of premature burial has also led to various cultural practices and superstitions. In some cultures, wakes or vigils were held to ensure that the person was truly dead before burial. Advances in medical science have greatly reduced the risk of accidental burial, but the fear persists. The stories of those who were buried alive and managed to escape are both terrifying and fascinating, adding to the macabre allure of this historical mystery. Mysteries surround us, waiting to be unraveled. From ancient civilizations to modern-day enigmas, the world is full of unexplained phenomena that challenge our understanding. These mysteries remind us of the limits of our knowledge and the endless possibilities for discovery. They inspire curiosity and drive us to seek answers, even when the truth seems elusive. Whether it's the secrets of the past or the unknowns of the present, mysteries have a way of captivating our imagination and pushing the boundaries of what we know. Are you ready to dive deeper into the unknown? The journey into the world of mysteries is never-ending, with new discoveries and questions arising all the time. From the depths of the ocean to the far reaches of space, there are countless enigmas waiting to be explored. So keep your mind open and your curiosity alive, because the next great mystery could be just around the corner. Whether you're a seasoned investigator or a casual enthusiast, there's always something new to learn and uncover. The world is full of wonders, and the quest for knowledge is a journey that never truly ends.